Morning, Mr. Lumsden.
Good morning, Ms. McManus. I've got some data here I'd like you to help me organize. I did an experiment.
Okay, and what is this data?
Well, I've got a column of masses starting at 189 going to 3,79, and I got 3 trials of the time it took for something to fall.
Okay, so that's not currently reflected in the table, so we first need to add a heading to those columns where we've collected the time. So if you click on the first row, and then 2-finger click, and click insert, then we get a new row.
Can I call that time, or do I have to just say it for each one?
So you could say it for each one, but that would look messy. We can do merge and center, and then we can call them all time.
I think these were measured in seconds.
So we can also add that. And how about your mass? What was that recorded in?
I'm pretty sure it was grams. And 1, 2, 3 is my trial, the first one there, so that maybe helps out.
And I think maybe can we drag it across?
I don't know.
And it works like that. So I'm going to undo that, and I'll show you how to do that again. So if we just go to the bottom corner, go to the bottom corner until our cross turns black, and we drag across, it will fill it in for us and change the numbers.
Pretty clever stuff. Okay, so does my data look okay to you?
We need to make sure all the decimal places are consistent. So
because I used the same thing to measure, so I guess it has to have the same precision. Okay, so it was 3.00, but if I try to put in the 3.00 or 3,00, it doesn't actually keep it. It disappears every time. This frustrates me, Ms. McManus.
So we highlight all of the data, and these 2 buttons here at the top, they control how many decimal places all of our data have. Okay. So we can add or remove decimal places. So
that looks nice and even.
Yeah, everything's 2 decimal places.
Good. So the teacher said I needed to figure out the average time.
Okay, so we're going to have another column.
Can you make that column wider? How do I do that automatically to make that? Oh, you go there? What do you do?
So you can either double click at the top here, or the other thing that we can do is we can wrap the text, depending on what you would like to do.
All right. So average, I guess we could use some of Excel's powerful math functions to help us out. So
every time we use a formula, we type equals, and now we want to calculate the average. So we're going to start typing average, click average, and then we highlight the data we want to take an average of.
And then it just does it by itself.
Just does it by itself. Press enter. Perfect. And just like the trick we had before, we dragged something across, we can also drag a formula down. So you go to the bottom right-hand corner, get the black cross, and drag down. Okay, so this was the time it took for my helicopter to fall 1.5 meters. So I need to figure out the velocity now. Okay. And what are the units of velocity? Well, I guess it's meters per every second. How do I show the exponent there? Because I'd like to have that -1 as an exponent. Okay, so we're going to highlight the -1 in the top bar here. I think that's a formula bar, isn't it? Yeah, formula bar. And 2-finger click, format cells, and then click superscript. I didn't know you could do that. We learn something new every day. Okay, so we need a new formula. This is going to be the distance divided by time, so that's going to be equals 1.5 was the same every time. Okay, and 1,5 divided by the time. My computer's there. And you can just, do I have to type in 2.72? No. I can click it. You can click it, or you can type in E3. Either way. Right, and it does the math for me. And then we can drag it down. And now I noticed that I've got all these great decimal places there, but in my rest of my data table, I only have 2. Is that a problem for teachers? Yes. We need to have consistent number of decimal places. We need to show the same precision throughout our data. So again, we need to remove some of the decimal places. So we're going to go decrease decimal until we have 2 decimal places. Okay. Is the number actually gone, or is it just hidden? It's just hidden. We can also increase it. Now, I'm going to do this report in Word. Do I have to do all my formatting in Word, or do I have to do anything more here? So you can do everything here, or you can copy and paste it and put in Word and do everything there. So they're both Microsoft Office. They have the same functions.
Should we do screenshot then? That would be easy.
No, we can copy and paste it. Yeah. When we screenshot it, it doesn't look as nice. The resolution isn't as good. Your teachers can't examine your data. Don't take a screenshot. All right. Copy and paste.
So maybe we need a little bit of formatting here to make it kind of look a little bit nicer, because I can see we've got the column heading at the left side and the numbers at the right side. So it could be that trial 3, maybe I don't read it properly and I see trial 3 is the 3, but trial 3 is the 2,68 there. So maybe we could make that look a little nicer so it was clearer for the
Okay, so one thing we can do is add borders. So we can do all borders. And then we can also center align all of the headings. Does that make it better?
That's nice. I've got a lot of white space in there. Can we tighten it up at all?
Yeah. You can do that trick where you double click the edge of the column. And
can we highlight multiple columns and double click in between?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that takes up a little bit less space and looks a little bit more organized.
Yeah, and we can also wrap this heading. And then we can make that one smaller as well.
Good. Are we all ready to cut and paste that into Word?
I think so. Can you see any other things that you would like to change?
Yeah.
So we can Command C and then open up your Word document and Command V.
Okay. Thanks for that help.
No problem.